Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here comes the bunch formation. Looking to throw. It's Sandoval. It's a bullet, but incomplete. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, LSU. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. LSU 7, Miami 0. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
7th play of the drive coming up. To the air, it's Sandoval. It's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
The pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. He gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe hold them to 3 points.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. To throw, it's Curtis. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, it's Sandoval. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the Canes will line up to boot it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here for the defense come up with a stop? Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looking to throw. It's Sandoval. Caught quickly. And he's brought down there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Fights through a tackle.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
That's the end of the first quarter. LSU 14, Miami 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 43-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Let's go.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? There's the handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. looking downfield. It's Curtis. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the ball to the ground. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Miami on this score. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Bengals offense is back out on the field. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To the air, it's Curtis. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the tailback's got it again. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking to scramble. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. Oh, the returner fumbled it. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Will he score here? And he scores. Touchdown for the U. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
PAT puts them up 13 now.
Miami 27, LSU 14.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive, looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Curtis. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
And they've got the returner corralled.
And it's 25. And your Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
Miami offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Now begin with a quick throw to the left.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Sandoval. Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take? And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch.
Boy, if you're the defensive coordinator, you can't leave the middle of the field that wide open. It makes it so easy for the quarterback to read and recognize and get the ball out of his hands for a first down.
On 3rd and short, they give the ball to the tight end. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Of 11. Good enough for a first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got room looking for the end zone. Football comes out. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. And the call is a quarterback sneak. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense retakes the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Breaking free at the 35. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Back to throw. It's Sandoval. Trying to extend the play. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Off target with a throw, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And the field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still
looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner will be brought down. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Runs through the defender. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Here's the second down play.
Let's go.
The shotgun running play call. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Third down coming up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up the first and is still going. And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short on the goal line.
Well, I don't blame them. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Ready up.
Goal line formation for the defense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here we go. Third and goal coming up.
42 Spider.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty.
Okay, ready.
Defense looking for a stop on third and goal.
Pound 55.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's a run call on third and goal. Fights off a defender. He's swarmed by the defense.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And he lobs it deep down the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Single back, takes the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down at the 47.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pass is caught, but they say he's out of bounds, so an incompletion.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First and 10 play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run it from the gun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Scanning the field, it's Sandoval. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Hurricanes are looking to keep this drive going. They're going to run it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
1st and goal, handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
After 3-yard line, brings up 2nd and goal.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense.
29 Philly.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Running with purpose.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Same tailback, another carry. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Miami 40, LSU 21.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. Brings up third down.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's locked. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Black 24. Moves. Black.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
On the set.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Here we go.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
The Canes bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Offense makes their way on the field. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. 2nd down coming up.
On the ready.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
3rd down coming up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Curtis. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, that interception really about costing the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. On the ground, it's Locke. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory.
Are you ready?
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's got it again. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now the handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the LSU offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Looking downfield, it's Curtis. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, LSU.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He'll get into the end zone again. They feed him after the touchdown with a two-point try to cut into this lead.
Miami 40, LSU.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 18, set to kick off.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but